Hi, I'm Kim Fulcher. I'm a life coach, and this is GrooveTV, the place to get your groove back. Do you want to know what one of the single biggest obstacles is to you having what you want? It's you pretending you don't know what you want. You always know. That knowing may be buried deep down inside your heart, but you always know. Now, it's not my job to tell you what to know or what is true for you. But it is my job to give you tools you can use to help you access your own knowing. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's do what we always do and take it in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, I want you to pay attention to your body's physical cues. Your body has tells, meaning when you pay attention to it, it will serve up physical clues about whether or not something is right for you. So when you're making choices, if you learn to invite your body to the game and actually give it a voice in making choices, you can have your own little game of energetic red light, green light going on. What do I mean by that? I'll use myself as an example. Whenever I'm met with a choice, and that choice needs to be yes for me, I get a little sensation in my heart. Now, it can be anything from a tingle to an outright super beating, like I've just finished a great spin class. But I know when I feel that tingle, I need to pay attention and I need to follow in that direction. If it's a huge yes, you must do this, I'll actually even get hairs on my arms or on the back of my neck standing up. And over the course of time, I've learned to really pay attention to and allow this yes signal to direct me. Now, I've also learned to heed my no calls. No for me feels like a tightening in my gut, all the way to feeling sick to my stomach. And if something is a hell no for me, my eyes will actually twitch. When you decide that you're going to be fully present, not just living up here in your head, but dropping down into your body and actually allowing it to participate in your life, you're going to find that you know a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for. Okay, step number 2. I want you to practice knowing in low stakes situations. It can be scary sometimes to claim what we want. Maybe you don't feel like you deserve to want something, or maybe you're afraid that once you know the answer, you're going to have to make big changes in your life. And so a lot of times people will just avoid knowing. Sound familiar? Well, look, if you're walking this path, there is no reason to feel guilty about it. What we want to do is start to condition this knowing muscle. And you've heard me talk about this so many times in other videos. Any new skill you develop, all of the tools that I present you with, these are muscles of awareness that you need to begin building. You need to practice this stuff. It doesn't just happen overnight. And what do I always say? We don't start building a muscle with a 50-pound weight. We start with the 5s. So what I want you to get good at doing is paying attention to naming what you want, to actually giving yourself permission to say it when the stakes are actually low. For example, do you want to go to restaurant A or restaurant B for dinner? Most people are kind of passive. They don't really have an opinion about what they want. Well, I want you to start practicing choosing between those 2 restaurants by just paying attention to what's going on inside of you. Are you going to wear the red shirt or the blue shirt? Do you want Mexican food or Italian? Do you want to go at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock? You get the picture here. When you start to pay attention and to practice knowing in these low stakes areas, when push comes to shove and it's not low stakes anymore and it really matters, you're going to actually have a pattern of behavior. You're going to have some muscle to fall back on so that when it counts, you will let yourself know. Okay. Last but not least, home stretch, step number 3. I want you to follow the animation. My favorite Einstein quote goes something like this. I'll paraphrase. There are only 2 ways to live life. One is as if everything is a miracle, and the other is as if nothing is. Well, I believe in miracles, and I consciously choose that path every day. I'm inviting you right here, right now, to consider approaching life in a similar way. There is purpose on your life, and there is something so much bigger than any one of us individually going on here on our planet. When you really decide that you're going to start showing up awake and aware in your life and that you want to align with your life purpose, you will have energetic, compassionate guidance come to you. That sounds great, big, huge. It doesn't have to be. Animation is about pointed attraction. Very much like physical attraction, but this is not sexual. When you're attracted to something, you're going to be curious, you're going to be preoccupied with it, you're going to be interested, you're going to be intrigued. It's going to be almost irresistible how drawn to it you are. I want you to pay attention to these longings and these curiosities. Think Dorothy and the Yellow Brick Road. She had to follow it, right? Movies are just these great examples of animation and action. The movie Brave, which is a fantastic Disney adventure, has the Princess Merida following wisps through the forest. There is always a point of animation available to you when you get still and you're willing to look for it. So this week, just play with me here and notice, where are you attracted? Follow your attraction, follow your curiosity. You don't have to explain it. In fact, animation is difficult to explain. It's not something that's easy to give words to. It's something you feel. So follow the animation, my sister. That is it this week. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like it below, and every week I ask you, please let me know how this is going for you. You know, I'm here every week because I care about your empowerment. I believe there is a purpose on your life and I want to help you make good on that purpose. So let me know, how are the tools working? Where are you brushing up against obstacles? And if you have questions, please email them in. We're going to start a new feature in October where I'm going to pick questions and answer them on Facebook Live. So get those questions in. Finally, if you know someone who could use a little lift, or someone who could use a little coaching on a weekly basis, forward this video to them. And if you're not already part of my community, come over to kimfulcher.com, put your email in the box, and you will not only enter the sisterhood, I will send you a video every week, and we will start working on that purpose of yours. Have a fantastic week, and remember, until I see you again, life is happening for you, and you so totally got this. You do. You really do.